everybody, today I'm going to be showing you all the books I purchased on Black Friday, which were quite a few. It's all okay because there were sales and there were really good deals, so it makes it acceptable for me to buy more books. Okay, now I'm just making excuses. So the first book I finally got because I haven't gotten it yet, and now I have it and I'm really excited to read it, and that is Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. I loved The Fifth Wave. It was one of my favorite books of last year and I could not wait to get my hands on The Infinite Sea. And once I finally did, it was like a month after it was released. Awkward. I'm not going to be telling you guys a summary for The Infinite Sea because some of you may have not read the first book in the series, but I'm expecting lots of epic awesomeness in this book because the last book ended, cliffhanger. The next book I got for $1 and it's hardcover at Half Price Books, and that is Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. This book is about a girl and she's 9 years old at the start of the book, and she has these beautiful gray blue eyes, and that is an important part I think about this book. It's not like, oh my gosh, gray blue eyes, but it's like, it's a cool feature about her that makes her unique, I believe. And it's about her growing up and becoming a geisha. A geisha is in Japanese culture a woman who just performs for people, but it's like, not like a stripper performance, guys. It's very beautiful. She learns how to dance, play music, she has elaborate makeup on, and she just entertains people with beauty. I'm sorry if I really explained that wrongly, but that's what I get from this summary, and it's about her and her becoming a geisha, and then World War II breaks out and it kind of tears her world apart. So I'm really excited to be reading this book because it is a movie and I saw the trailer for the movie and it looks fantastic. I'm not sure if it's exactly like the book, so that's why I want to read the book first before I actually see the film. The next book is An Echo in the Bone by Diana Gabaldon, and this is the 7th book in that Alondra series, so now I just need to get like 2 more of the books and then I have the complete series. I'm really excited to be reading the rest of the series because I still have not read the 2nd book in the series, which is Dragonfly and Amber, because it's going to take a lot out of me and I need to be mentally prepared, and I'll be mentally prepared next month, so I'll be reading it next month and I'm super excited. The next book is The Things We Cherish by Pam Jenoff. I believe this book takes place in World War II and it's about this woman, and she kind of has to figure out how to release this man named Roger from the war crimes that he's been accused of in World War II. And when she goes and sees Roger in Munich, it's said that like he doesn't want to be pardoned or something. I'm not very clear as to what's going on in it, but it's kind of like a mystery and has romance in it. It has lots of ratings on Goodreads, so I'm excited to be reading this book. It seems really interesting, and the cover is absolutely gorgeous and just pretty, so pretty. I really love World War II books, and I think a main part of that is because my grandfather was a German Jew in Nazi Germany, and it was really difficult for him to actually get out of Germany, and he has this amazing book about it. It's called A Memoir, A Witness to a Century. So it's a fantastic book. You should go check it out on Barnes & Noble, I think it's on. Yeah, go check it out, Barnes & Noble. A Witness to a Century by Dieter A. Alsberg. Next is A Relatable Wife by Robert Goulrick. That's an interesting last name. And I also got this book for $1, so bargains, yes. This book is about a woman who sees an article in the newspaper that says looking for a reliable wife. And she's like, oh yes, let's do this, because then when she gets married to this guy, she'll kill him and be a very wealthy widow. So that's like really the whole entire premise of this novel, but it turns out that the guy that she's gonna marry, it says like, what Catherine Land did not realize was that the lonely and enigmatic Ralph Turret, that's a weird last name, had a plan of his own. Ooh, mysterious. So I'm excited to be reading this book as well because it seems really interesting and very, very mysterious. So, if you've read this book, tell me what you thought about it in the comments below. Finally, I got this adorable book at Barnes & Noble today, and I was really excited to be getting it because once I'm done kind of doing this book, it's like you fold the pages of this book and it turns into a Christmas tree. And it's really interesting and has all these things that you have to fold. So once I fold all the pages in this book on the lines that are indicated, it'll create a Christmas tree. It's kind of like back there, if you can see right there, I have a book already folded and it says read, so it's really cool. So I wanted to do this, and I think I may film myself doing this little craft project because it may be very interesting to see me get very frustrated over it. So I'm excited. So those are all the books I have purchased on this Black Friday. I cannot wait for next Black Friday because you know what? Who doesn't want to get up at 5:45 to go to a bookstore? I mean, I love it. It's worth it. And then it started snowing, so that was just fun and it was really cold. But you know, it's alright. Books. Also guys, I have a really cool thing to share with you because if you do not remember, a few months ago I did a video and at the end of the video I mentioned this thing called Opinion Outpost. It's this amazing website that I really like the idea of. It's this really cool website where research companies go to them to have you, like anybody, like I go on it and I go and give them my advice, but give research companies advice on everyday things like food, television shows, and other cool items. And just by giving your opinions to these companies, you can earn iTunes gift cards and cash gift cards from Amazon, and it's really awesome. Like, you can buy so many books with Amazon gift cards, like a lot of books. Yes. Opinion Outpost is free to join, and hundreds of thousands of people, including me, already are on it and giving companies our opinions. So if you're a member of Opinion Outpost, you can take surveys to help these companies know what's good about the product and what's bad, and it's really cool. And every time you take a survey, you're entered to win a quarterly prize that is $10,000. I'll one day win that prize. So if you want to do this stuff, it's in the down bar below. I thought you guys would be interested in this just because you're book lovers. We like sharing our opinions about books, and if you can help companies, like research companies, on their products as well, that's pretty awesome. So it's kind of like you're reviewing something, but it may be a book, it may be like a television show, maybe food. I like food. And if you want any of these books I mentioned in this book haul today, I'll be linking them down below so you can click on it and go check it out. I gotta do that from now on because a lot of you are like, oh, where do I find this book? And I'm like, oh, a lot of people ask me that. I'll just put it in the description box, so go check that out if you want any of these books. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and have a Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh, the Christmas songs are already playing on the radio. I'm so excited. I love Christmas. My favorite holiday season.